Susannah here from the Good Property Company. I'm in Barcelona, although it's a bit of a edgy part of Barcelona. Look, this is a weird building over there. We're actually heading towards the sea, but we've kind of going down this building first. So I want to do a kind of beginner's guide to property development, and I'm with my best mate Mark, and I asked him for tips, and he said, don't mess up. So there you go. There's a tip from Mark. So let's just give you a few tips on the beginner's guide to property development, and we're going to assume that this property development is for buy to sell. So if you're doing buy to sell, you need to be registered with CIS, which is basically the government saying, we're not sure that all builders get paid through the books, and therefore if you're doing buy to sell, we need you to be registered, because otherwise we're going to make you pay the builder's tax. So get your accountant to register you for CIS. Only for buy to sell, not for being a landlord. Next, I know this is, I tell you all the sexy stuff, health and safety. So there are certain rules about being registered with the government for the length of project or the number of men that are going to be on site. Typically in your early days you're not going to be registered for those, but I would suggest you want to have a right good look at CDM, Construction Design Management Regulations. Very easy to look at on the government website, gives you a basic understanding, and have a look at those. Sticking along the same lines, get a copy of all your builders' public liability insurances. It's astonishing how many of them start on the morning that you've asked for those insurance policies to be produced to you, and also check their qualifications. Whatever body, trade body or kind of guaranteeing body they tell you they're part of, just check that they're actually registered. It's simple stuff, isn't it? It'll take you 10 minutes. Because you'll get the registration number, and also check what level of card carrying that they're carrying. Okay, so that's checking you guys. Obviously check their work from previous people they've worked with. One of the main things I look for, as well as good quality work, is have they managed to maintain a tidy site? Because actually running a development is all about teamwork, and if your builder is like me, and I'll do my work but I won't tidy up behind me, your builder hasn't got an ounce of teamwork. And what's going to happen, and those who are experienced watching this video are just going to start giggling now, they're going to blame each other. You know, fingers are going to be pointed all over the place, but never at themselves. What was the next? Oh yeah, don't go too fast too soon. Like, so many people I meet that are like, yeah, I want to be a developer. Why? Figure out your reason why. Because do you know what, guys? Wealth is about keeping the properties long term, not about developing and selling. So figure out what it is that makes you want to be a developer, apart from that whole creative spirit that most of us have. Cash flow, manage it like a hawk, because as a property developer you will have very, very difficult moments. So make sure you've got working capital set aside always. Haven't always done that myself, but there you are. And also make sure you, if you're working with development finance, you fully understand the drawdown process, and because otherwise you're going to be stuck in a hole. You need the money to finish the particular stage. You can't get the money drawn down until you finish the particular stage, but you need the money to finish the particular stage. So be mindful of all of that stuff. And then actually the kind of quality or level, if you like, of builder increases. So do not, and I made this mistake, do not assume that a builder that can do 20 to 60 grand projects can automatically shift up in terms of skill and project management to projects that are like 150 to 200 grand, okay? Because they're just a different beast, and you're going to come a cropper, as I did, if you make that assumption. And if you think about it like muscles and sinews, you know, they just haven't built the muscle power. So, you know, you'd be kind of daft to assume that they would be able to do that. But the last thing is, don't go too fast too soon. And I don't want to be pulling a brake on you, but I want you to stay alive. A good friend of mine says 50% of developers go bust and 50% of developers make a lot of money, and I want you to be in the second category. So step at a time, guys. Bye.